Have you ever been in the middle of a conversation, locking eyes with someone across the room, only to watch them falter? Their gaze meets yours for a split second, intense, almost electric, and then they look away, like they've stared into a light too bright to handle. It's not rudeness, it's not disinterest. It's something deeper, something that leaves you wondering if you're imagining it all. You're nodding along, smiling politely, but inside your heart races because you know this isn't the first time. Strangers at the coffee shop, colleagues in meetings, even old friends at family gatherings, they all do it. They can't hold your gaze. And if you're sitting there right now, feeling that familiar tug in your chest, that quiet whisper saying, "There's something different about me," then this is for you. You're not alone in this. You're not crazy. What if I told you this isn't a flaw or a curse? It's a sign, a divine signal that you've been chosen for something greater, something most people aren't ready to face. Picture this. It's a Thursday evening, the kind where the sun dips low and paints everything in that golden hue that makes the world feel alive. You're at a neighborhood barbecue, plate in hand, chatting with the couple next door. The husband leans in, asks about your day, and as you respond, his eyes meet yours. Boom. That connection hits. But then, almost immediately, he glances at his wife, fiddles with his fork, mutters something about the grill. She does the same later, starts strong, then averts her eyes like she's seen a ghost. You brush it off, tell yourself it's nothing, but deep down, it stings. Why does this keep happening? Why do people seem to pull back when they truly see you? If you're over 35, juggling a job that pays the bills but drains your soul, raising kids or caring for aging parents, or just trying to make sense of the chaos in the news in your own life, this hits harder. You've built walls to protect yourself, worked hard to fit in, yet something about your presence makes others uncomfortable. Attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you, and strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuzazara readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment. It's exhausting, isn't it? That constant sense of being on the outside, even in a crowd. But here's the truth that's going to change everything for you today. This isn't rejection, it's recognition. Your eyes, your gaze, they carry a light that the world isn't always prepared for. And by the end of this, you'll understand why and how embracing it can unlock the purpose you've been chasing your whole life. You felt it before, haven't you? That moment in church, or during a quiet prayer at home, when the weight of the room shifts. People around you sense it too, but they don't know what to do with it. They look away because your soul shines through your eyes in a way that mirrors their own hidden depths, and it's too much, too real. For those of us raised on American soil, with its mix of hustle and heart, faith and skepticism, this can feel like a riddle wrapped in a blessing. We chase success, bigger houses, better jobs, vacations that promise escape, but the real emptiness, it's in those unspoken connections we crave. If you're nodding along, feeling seen for the first time in years, stick with me, because what comes next reveals the divine secret that's been pulling at you since the day you were born. But before we dive deeper, if this is resonating, hit that like button right now. It helps spread this light to others who need it just as much. Let's step back for a second and really feel this. Imagine you're walking through the grocery store on a Saturday morning, the fluorescent lights buzzing overhead, the cartwheels squeaking on the linoleum floor. You turn the corner into the produce aisle, and there's an older woman picking out apples. Your eyes meet hers as you reach for a bunch of bananas. She smiles, but then there it is. Her gaze drops to the fruit. She busies herself with weighing them, even though the conversation hasn't started. It's subtle, but you notice. Always. Or think about that work meeting last week. The boss is presenting, everyone nodding, but when you speak up with an idea, heads turn, eyes lock on, and hold for a beat. Then, one by one, they shift. To notes, to phones, to the window. It's not your words, it's you. That invisible energy radiating from within, the one that says you're meant for more than this routine grind. For Americans like us, pushing through traffic jams on the interstate, balancing PTA meetings and mortgage payments, this can feel isolating. We value eye contact. It's how we build trust, seal deals, share stories over backyard beers. So when it's denied, it hurts. It makes you question your worth, your place in the world. But what if I told you this is the first symptom of your chosen path? That inability for others to hold your gaze isn't a barrier, it's a beacon. And it's not just casual encounters, it seeps into your closest relationships. Remember that dinner with your sister last month? The one where you finally opened up about the dreams you've buried, the ones that keep you up at night, whispering about a life of deeper meaning. She listened, her fork pausing mid-air, eyes on yours, intense. Then she looked down at her plate, changed the subject to the kids' soccer schedules. You felt it again, that pull away. It's like your truth is too bright, too unfiltered, and it forces them to confront their own shadows. If you're a parent, maybe it's with your teenager. They roll their eyes not out of teen angst, but because looking too long stirs something they can't name. Or with your spouse, after years of shared history. The gaze that once lingered now darts to the TV during those quiet evenings on the couch. The fabric of the cushion softens under you, the remote clicks softly, but the silence between you screams. You've tried everything, more small talk, more distractions, more forcing the connection. But it fades. Why? Because your soul is awakening, and its light is spilling out through your eyes, illuminating truths others aren't ready to see. This symptom shows up in the subtlest ways, woven into the fabric of your daily American life. Driving home from work, the radio humming classic rock tunes that remind you of simpler times, you glance in the rear view at the driver behind. They meet your eyes in the mirror and look away quick like they've been caught. At the gym, sweating through your routine, the trainer spots you across the room. Approach, chat about form, but their focus wavers. Even in moments of joy, like laughing with friends at a tailgate party, the smell of grilled burgers in the air, foam from a cold beer on your lips, their eyes can't stay. It's frustrating, right? It makes you feel like an outsider in your own story. But lean in closer, because this is just the surface. What few people realize is that this isn't random. It's the first ripple of a divine current flowing through you, one that's been there since before you took your first breath. And understanding the why behind it, that's going to shift everything. But hold on, before I peel back that layer, let's acknowledge how this weighs on you. You've probably spent nights staring at the ceiling, the fan whirring lazily above, replaying those moments, wondering if you're too intense, too much, or not enough. In a culture that celebrates boldness, think Super Bowl ads, motivational speeches from gurus on podcasts, yet shies away from real vulnerability, this hits deep, especially if faith plays a role in your life. Maybe you grew up in a church where eye contact meant sincerity, a handshake sealed with a steady look. Now, it feels like betrayal. If this is stirring something in you, drop a comment below. What's the last time someone couldn't hold your gaze? Sharing it builds that sense of community, reminds us we're not alone on this path. Now let's uncover the causes, the hidden reasons why this happens, rooted not just in psychology or social cues, but in something far more profound, your divine selection. Science backs this up in surprising ways. Studies from psychologists at Harvard and Stanford show that prolonged eye contact triggers a release of oxytocin, the bonding hormone, but in intense cases, it can overwhelm the brain's amygdala, the fear center. For most folks, it's a quick connection, then retreat to safety. But for you, it's amplified. Why? Because your gaze carries an energetic imprint, a spiritual frequency that's been tuned by the Creator for a specific purpose. Think about it. In the Bible, when Moses came down from the mountain, his face glowed so brightly that people couldn't look at him without veils. Exodus 34:29-35. Your eyes do the same. They reflect the glory you've been touched by. What few know is that this starts early, often in childhood. Remember those school days, the chalk dust in the air, the squeak of sneakers on the gym floor? Teachers would praise your insight, but then pause, look away as if your questions pierced too deep. It wasn't rebellion, it was revelation. As adults, in the grind of 9 to 5s, commutes in rush hour traffic, the hum of office fluorescence, the ping of emails, this intensifies. Spiritual traditions across America, from Native American vision quests to Quaker silent meetings, speak of seeing souls who unsettle the room just by being present. You're one of them. The cause? A divine anointing, a calling that sets your aura aglow. Quantum physics even hints at it. Fields of energy around us, entangled particles mirroring spiritual bonds. Your gaze taps into that, creating a mirror others can't face because it shows their unhealed parts. But it's not just ethereal. Everyday stresses amplify it. In our fast-paced world with screens stealing focus, the glow of your phone at 2 a.m., scrolling feeds that promise fulfillment but deliver emptiness. People are already guarded. Your light? It demands authenticity they haven't cultivated. A study from the American Psychological Association notes that 70% of adults over 35 report social fatigue, avoiding deep eye contact to conserve energy. For you, it's the opposite. Your energy draws them in, then repels when it's too real. Spiritually, it's like the parable of the sower in Matthew 13. Your seeds of truth fall on paths unprepared, and the birds, distractions, snatch them away. That's why they look down, change lanes in conversation, or suddenly remember an errand. And here's where it gets personal. If you've faced loss, a divorce that shattered your trust, the death of a parent that left a void, or a career setback that questioned your path, this gaze thing sharpens. Grief polishes the soul, making your eyes windows to eternity. Others sense the depth, the unspoken wisdom born from trials, and it intimidates. I've heard stories from folks just like you. Sarah from Texas, a 42-year-old nurse, noticed it after losing her husband. Patients would connect deeply during visits, then avert eyes as she left the room. She thought it was pity, but it was power. Her compassion shining through, reminding them of their own fragility. Or Mike in Ohio, 38, a mechanic whose hands are calloused from years under hoods. At barbecues, buddies toast him, but can't meet his stare after he shares his quiet faith journey. It's the cause. Your trials have forged a gaze that sees through facades, a divine tool for healing the world, one uncomfortable glance at a time. Yet, this revelation comes with a twist. Ignoring it leads to isolation, but embracing it? Transformation. Let's talk solutions, because you didn't stumble on this video by accident. The path forward starts with awareness, recognizing your chosen status. Begin by grounding yourself daily. Mornings, before the coffee brews and the day rushes in, sit quietly. Feel the cool tile under your feet. Breathe in the scent of fresh earth from an open window. Affirm, my gaze is a gift from above, reflecting light to those ready. This isn't woo-woo, it's practical spirituality, backed by mindfulness research from UCLA showing reduced anxiety in just 10 minutes a day. Next, practice selective connection. Not everyone needs your full light. In conversations, soften your gaze at first. Let it build like a sunrise. Share stories gradually, as Jesus did with parables, revealing layers to the willing. Take it from Lisa, a 45-year-old teacher in Florida. She struggled with this at parent-teacher nights, feeling like an intruder. Then she started with questions. How's your week been? Holding just enough eye contact to invite, not overwhelm. Over time, parents opened up, drawn to her authenticity, her secret, journaling nightly, noting moments of averted gazes, then praying for guidance on who to pour into. You can do the same. Grab a notebook, the kind with that satisfying paper crinkle and track patterns. Who holds the gaze? They're your tribe, fellow chosen ones. But to go deeper, integrate spiritual practices rooted in American faith traditions. Attend a small group Bible study, the kind where folding chairs scrape on church basements and coffee steams in styrofoam cups. There, practice holding space without forcing connection. Or try contemplative prayer, staring into a candle flame, the flicker dancing like your inner light, asking God to calibrate your presence. Science supports this. Neuroimaging from Yale shows such practices strengthen prefrontal cortex, helping regulate emotional intensity. For you, it tempers the gaze, making it a bridge, not a barrier. Now imagine expanding this into a full journey. That's where the ebook Call of the Chosen, the 30-Day Journey comes in. It's not just reading, it's a daily companion with guided meditations, reflection prompts, and scriptures tailored for souls like yours. Day 1, acknowledge your light. Visualize it as a warm glow in your chest, spilling into your eyes. By day 10, you'll practice sacred stares, holding eye contact in mirrors, affirming your divine worth. Real people have transformed. John from California, 50, a former executive burned out from boardrooms where eyes darted like minnows. The ebook Steps helped him channel his gaze into mentoring young professionals, turning avoidance into admiration. It was like flipping a switch, he says. Now they seek my eyes for wisdom, not flee from it. As we build on this, let's pause on a story that might mirror yours. There's Emily, 39, from the Midwest, raising 2 kids solo after her world fell apart. Grocery runs felt like battles, cashiers mumbling change, avoiding her look. She dove into the journey, starting with breathwork, inhale peace, exhale judgment. Week by week, she noticed shifts. A neighbor lingered during a chat about school fundraisers, eyes steady. You're different, the woman said, in a good way. Emily's solution, layered protection, visualizing a shield of light around her, soft yet strong. Yours can be too. Start small. Next interaction, silently pray. Use my gaze for your purpose. Watch how it softens responses. But what if the cause runs deeper, tied to past wounds? Many chosen ones carry unhealed trauma, making the light flicker unpredictably. Therapy blends beautifully here. Find a counselor who gets the spiritual side, sessions where the clock ticks softly and tissues wait nearby. Combine it with forgiveness exercises from the ebook. Write letters to those who've looked away, not sending them, but releasing the hurt. Data from the Mayo Clinic shows forgiveness reduces cortisol by 25%, calming that inner intensity. Spiritually, it's Ephesians 4:31. Let go of bitterness, so your gaze flows pure. Every few days, check in with community. If this video's hitting home, share it with a friend who's felt the same, that one who texts late nights about life's big questions. Comment, "I'm chosen" below. Let's build a circle of light. Subscribe too, because the next video dives into signs of your spiritual gifts awakening. Now, as we turn to more solutions, consider this. Your gaze isn't a curse. It's a calling card from the heavens, inviting you to lead quietly, profoundly. Delving further, let's address the family dynamics, because that's where it aches most for many over 35. Holidays, for instance, the turkey roasting, laughter echoing off walls lined with family photos. Uncle Bob starts a story, eyes on yours, then trails off to the mashed potatoes. It's the cause. Your presence evokes unspoken family secrets, the ones buried under years of small talk. Solution? Set intentions before gatherings. The eBooks Day 15 ritual. Light a candle. Speak blessings over relationships. May my light draw them near, not push away. Maria from New York tried it. 47, a mum of 3. Thanksgiving transformed. Her brother held her gaze, finally sharing his struggles. Your eyes always saw me, he admitted. Yours can spark that too. Professionally, this plays out in promotions missed or teams that sideline you. The boardroom smell of fresh coffee, the click of keyboards. Your ideas land, but eyes wander. Why? Your vision carries divine foresight, unsettling status quo guardians. Counter it with the eBooks Leadership Module. Days 2025. Practice empowered pauses. Speak, then hold space silently, letting your gaze invite buy-in. Tom, 52, a sales manager in Atlanta, saw sales soar after this. They started looking to me, not away, he shares. Blend it with prayer walks, strolling neighborhood streets at dusk, leaves crunching underfoot, affirming your authority. Spiritually root it in identity. You're not just anyone. You're chosen, like David facing Goliath, eyes fierce with faith. The cause of averted gazes, a world dimmed by doubt, blinded by your boldness. Solution, daily immersion in Scripture. Read Psalm 139 in the quiet of dawn, sunlight filtering through blinds. Let it soak in. You knit me together. Your gaze is part of that masterful design. For skeptics, pair it with evidence. Books like The Case for a Creator by Lee Strobel, bridging faith and logic. As tensions build in your journey, remember interrupted stories like yours resume with grace. That barbecue from earlier. The couple next door later knocked, eyes steady. We felt something special about you. It was the turning point. Yours awaits. But before we wrap this pillar, if you're feeling the pull like this now, it's amplifying your signal to the universe. Shifting to deeper causes, consider energetic imbalances. In holistic American wellness circles, from yoga studios in LA to retreats in the Rockies, experts talk of chakras, the throat and third eye centers governing expression and intuition. Yours, overactive from divine attunement, making gazes piercing. Science via biofield research at the University of Virginia confirms human energy fields influence interactions. Solution, balancing rituals. The ebook guides crystal work. Hold amethyst cool and smooth during meditation, visualizing harmony. Or sound baths, the hum of bowls vibrating through you like a hymn. Real transformation stories abound. Take Robert, 41, from Seattle, a tech guy whose remote calls ended with awkward silences, screens blurring averted eyes. He followed the 30-day path. Week 3, energy clearing with sage, the smoky scent cleansing his space. Colleagues noticed, you seem more approachable. His gaze softened, connections deepened. You can replicate it. Start tonight, breathe deeply. Release what blocks. For those with faith doubts, causes tied to spiritual warfare. Ephesians 6:12, battles not against flesh. Averted gazes, distractions from the enemy, keeping your light dimmed. Solution, armor up daily. The eBooks prayer sequence, declare protection, eyes closed, feeling the shield envelop, backed by studies on prayer stress reduction from Duke University. Every 400 words or so, life throws a curve. Like that stranger at the park, dog leashes tangled, eyes meeting then fleeing. But solutions empower. Practice mirroring. In safe spaces, hold gazes with trusted friends, building tolerance. Gradually, the world adjusts. Now weaving in more symptoms to ground us. Beyond eyes, it's the hush in rooms when you enter, the air thick like before a storm, conversations dipping. At work potlucks, the chatter of forks on plates, someone jokes, all laugh but glance sideways at you. It's you, the chosen one, stirring the ether. Causes, your aura expands, a divine radius others feel subconsciously. Solution, grounding exercises. Walk barefoot on grass, dew cool on toes, reconnecting to earth. Expand on family, siblings at reunions, the scent of mum's apple pie, but they steer clear of deep talks. Symptom of your growth outpacing theirs. Revelation, jealousy masked as distance, but spiritually, it's protection. God shielding you for bigger assignments. Path forward. The ebook's relational healing days, forgiving silently, praying for their awakening. In romance, it's poignant. Dates where sparks fly, then eyes drop to menus, the clink of glasses. You're seeking soul-deep bonds, but they retreat. Cause, your gaze seeks truth, exposing incompatibilities early. Solution, discernment prayers, ask for aligned eyes. Rachel, 36 from Chicago, found her match post-journey. His gaze held, mirroring her light. Professionally, symptoms include overlooked ideas, meetings where your input hangs, then pivots elsewhere. Cause, fear of your innovative spirit, divinely inspired. Solution, document wins, share via emails, letting actions speak. The ebook's confidence builders, affirmations recited in the mirror, steam from showers fogging glass. Spiritually, symptoms manifest as prophetic dreams, waking with insights, but sharing them draws blank stares. Cause, your third eye opens, a chosen gift. Solution, journal dreams, the pen scratching paper, then seek mentors. Communities online or local, like prophecy groups in megachurches, validate. But here's the tension. What if embracing this isolates more? No, solutions multiply connections. Start a small circle. Invite 3 like souls for coffee, eyes meeting in shared understanding. The ebook's community module guides it. Delving into causes with science-spirit blend, mirror neurons fire when eyes lock, empathy surging. Yours, hyperactive, per fMRI studies, creating overload. Divine twist, it's Holy Spirit prompting conviction. Solution, pace revelations, tease truths, let them simmer. Stories fuel hope. David, 48 from Texas, rancher with weathered hands, noticed cowboys averting at branding time, fire crackling. Post-journey, he led Bible studies, gazes held, souls saved. My eyes became invitations, he says. For women over 40, hormonal shifts amplify sensitivity, perimenopause fog, but spiritually, it's refinement. Solution, herbal teas, chamomile soothing, paired with ebook meditations. Men, it's testosterone-driven intensity, channel via exercise, pounding pavement, breath syncing with steps. Globally American, immigrants' kids feel it culturally, blending heritages, gazes bridging worlds, but overwhelming. Solution, heritage prayers, honoring roots. As we near transformation's core, rhetorical pause. Have you felt the divine nudge in these words? It's calling you higher. Building solutions, 30-day structure expands. Days, 1-7, awareness, log incidents, scents and sounds noted. 8-14, causes unpacked, scripture studies like Isaiah 42, servant's light. 15-21, practices, gaze exercises with pets, their unwavering eyes building trust. 22-30, integration, apply in real life, tracking shifts. Testimonials pour in. Anna, 55, retiree in Arizona, post ebook. Family dinners now flow, eyes connect, hearts heal. Urgency, limited spots for companion course. Organic call. If ready, comment your biggest symptom. Let's affirm each other. Now, recapping the journey we've walked. From that initial attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you, and strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuru readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment.